check. You already know what the vibes be. It's your boy Brandon Jace, baby. As always, we are coolin' where it's hot and it ain't safe. You already know what the vibes be. Stop playing with your boy. Alright. We in here, we out here. We out here and we in here. Come on now. Let's go. I gotta do some editing. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What's going on, gang members? We in here. How we feeling? How we doing? You already know what the vibes be. It's your boy. Big Angie, thank you for the welcome. Alright. We got the second intro pass. Let's go. Let's get right to it, game members. You already know what the vibes be. Alright, let's load it back up. So we are doing a Nuzlocke run, as I mentioned before. This particular Nuzlocke run features us getting right to it. Elite 4 time, okay? But not fully just yet. We just gotta do a little bit more prep, okay? I don't believe that our Pokemon are fully ready to go. Big Quan, I don't believe we're fully ready to go. And a lot of that is because if you look at the levels that we're at, okay, with the exception of Raichu, which, by the way, let me just look at it because I want to remember what level he is. Matthew, what's going on, gang? Alright, Raichu's level 53, so, like, he's ready to go, okay? He's definitely ready to go, right? Now, we have Lapras, who needs to go up, Gyarados, who needs to go up, especially Gyarados. Gyarados is going to be no match for some of the Pokemon we're going to come across. I'm not worried about Vaporeon. This is a real one right here, so I'm not really worried about them, right? Says we're good to go. Daniele needs to be worked on as well. So really, it's in this particular order: Lapras, Gyarados, Snorlax. So that's what we're working on right now for today, because this is the Elite 4 prep. Okay. Now, depends. If we can make some work, we make some shake. You know, we might be able to get some shit going. But the biggest problem that I run into during this run has been finding places for water Pokemon to be able to train. And I say that because when I look at all the Pokemon, whether they're, you know, whether they're wild Pokemon or trainers, like, I can't do the Verse Seeker in any caves. So that's already error 1. There are no other caves that have strong enough ground type Pokemon. So what we're doing constantly here is we're going against these guys with the Verse Seeker, and we're beating their ass. So just know that, alright? I'm talking to Quan, who can't swim. Alright, let's go to it. Oh, I didn't... Why would I go to the fucking, why would I go to the Pokemon Center and not heal my niggas? I just don't understand that. Why would I do that? What sense does that make? That makes no sense. Well, Ice Beam kicked his ass though. Shit. Alright. Step 1, out the way. Come out and play, little mouse. You can call me little mouse. It's mouse. My last surf. Because I feel like he'll resist my Ice Beam for some reason. W crit. Let's go. Oh. Great. Alright, let's see what this puny little bitch nigga can do. Okay, you know what? Ice Beam, let's go. Cue ball Luke. Fuck out of here. Alright, we'll go back. So we're, like I said, we're rinsing and repeating. Lucky Chloe, what's going on? Pokemon Winds and Waves is going to be a movie. Okay? It is going to be an absolute movie. And Quan, I appreciate the likes on the stream, my dog. I appreciate it. Yo, Kiara had me absolutely rolling yesterday in Emily's live. Absolutely rolling, bro. Wheezing. I think Gyarados we're gonna train up against Kronk, my brother. Big Crunky, what's going on, gang? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Big Crunk Star, how we feeling? How we doing, my brother? Peep the shirt. I don't know what the vibes be. Come on now. Alright, let's go heal up. Yeah, so when it's time for Gyarados to train, he will be going up on Island 1 Kindle Road. So, ideally, if I can get everybody level 50, I think we're golden. You know? But we can't heal during, we can only heal afterwards. So, I'm really trying to look into specialist Pokemon. That way, these Pokemon can, like, really take down who they need to. Like, I need Raichu to take down Agatha. I need him to. Oh, 100% Quan. I'm letting everybody know this now. The two game titles. Oh, let's go. All 6. The 2 game titles that I am 100% going to stream, and it's going to take over my entire schedule, is going to be GTA 6, and it's going to be Pokemon Winds and Waves. So just letting everybody know that. So like when GTA 6 comes out, my stream schedule will change. I'm going to be streaming GTA 6 every single stream day to start. Okay? And the only 2 games that are going to see the light of day during that time period is going to be Pokemon Champions and Fortnite. So I'll still stream those other 2 games 2 times during the week, but all 5 of my streaming days are going to have a GTA game. When GTA comes out, I will be streaming GTA every day for probably, let's say, 2 weeks to a month. I'm making sure that happens. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving. What do you mean you're getting one version, she's getting the other? What do you mean? Well, Best Lapras, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Omari, what's going on? Welcome in, gang. Quan, what device are you gonna play it on? You playing it on PC? You playing it on PS? Because if you're playing it on PS and you both happen to have a PS, you don't need to buy both versions. You can just game share with each other. Oh, I thought you were talking about GTA. I forgot you said you don't like GTA, actually, now that we talk about it. Copy, 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 copy. Okay, then that makes sense. Come on. You getting wins, she's getting waves. Or vice versa. But no, that makes sense. But no, for real. I'm telling everybody now. Everybody who loves me, everybody who wants to pay attention, I'm letting everybody know now. GTA 6 comes out. I'm doing a midnight stream like I did for ZA. Y'all gonna catch me for probably, we'll see how long I'm up for that day. Probably 3 hours. The next day I'm not going. I might go to the gym depending on how tired I am, but I probably won't. And I'm doing an all-day stream the next day. All-day stream. All day. GTA 6. And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I'm doing every day GTA 6. That's what's gonna happen. I did eat this morning. I was eating some ass. And then, like I said, the only 2 games that will see light of day: Fortnite and Pokemon Champions. Especially because I gotta still compete during that season. So you guys will see me playing some Pokemon Champions. That is still happening. Okay, so it looks like I'm going up at least 1 level per session that I'm here. So all I gotta do is just 5 more times with him. This is gonna be a very repetitive stream, so I'm letting everybody know that ahead of time. You know, I thought about doing maybe some of this offline, but I ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to see the whole process, the process itself. You know what I'm saying? Omari, what's going on? What's the team? The team is Lapras, Vaporeon, Gyarados, Raichu, Snorlax. Am I missing somebody? And Slowbro. Sorry, and Slowbro. I was about to say, I knew I have 4 water types. This is a water Nuz. Indirectly, but it became that way. And the reason why I have it is because I need coverage for the Elite Four. Coverage for the Elite Four. Vaporeon's my favorite Pokemon, so it's obviously on the team. I did start with Venusaur, to be honest. Had I started with Blastoise, I probably wouldn't have Gyarados on the team, to be honest. And if I wouldn't have had Gyarados on the team, I wouldn't have to worry about leveling up some Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. What's up, Jad? Welcome in, gang. Zach D, what's going on over on YouTube? This game is Pokemon Fire Red / Leaf Green. Specifically, I'm playing Leaf Green, and we are doing a Nuzlocke. What's going on, gang member? Big Jad, how we feeling today? Vaporeon is not shiny on my team, unfortunately. Since it's a Nuzlocke stream, I was definitely not going to take that time to seek out a shiny Vaporeon, although I would love to do that, but I can't put you guys, or myself, more importantly, through that. Especially when this game first came out, I loved that people were going for their shinies, but I just can't do that. I can't. I absolutely cannot. I respect those that do. Those that are content creators and do it, that's what's up too. Big money spread, big DCU in the building. Big DCU, what's up, girl? What's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Zach, I appreciate you sending the $2 super chat, my bro. Let me add to the money spread. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. A Nuzlocke is a harder version of playing Pokemon. So pretty much what you do is simple. Ice Wolf, what's going on, gang? It's simple. Anytime a Pokemon faints, they can no longer be on your team. You can only catch one Pokemon per route, one Pokemon per cave. So it's a lot harder than it normally is. You cannot heal during your battles. You can only heal in between battles. That's also another thing. However, we're doing a light Nuzlocke. I have never done one before. Okay? We're doing a light Nuzlocke. So, even though this is episode 12 of the Nuzlocke series, we have failed the first 2 runs. The first 2 runs, we couldn't even get we couldn't even get to the first gym. You know, we kept getting critted. So we had to be a little bit more strategic. However, with that said, this particular run that we're going on is a light Nuzlocke. So what that allows is I catch one Pokemon, like I said, per route. So if there's any Pokemon on my team that faint in a battle, I have 2 options. I can either put that Pokemon into the graveyard, or any of the other Pokemon that I have, I can put them into, I can sacrifice another Pokemon to keep a Pokemon that I have, you know? So we're doing a light Nuzlocke. We will do a real, well, maybe not real, but we'll do a heavy Nuzlocke very, very soon. Omari, you can do either, whatever you want. You can put them in the box, or you can put them, or you can release them. Whichever one you want. The reason why I'm keeping them is because maybe one day when they finally give us access to Fire Red Leaf Green for Pokemon Home, maybe I'll decide to bring them to Champions, depending on what Pokemon they are. You never played through the bunch of Switch games 100% through, just Shiny Hunt, you think, and probably do a Shiny Nuzlocke if you do. First off, that's sick. Although I think that you should definitely try to go through it. I think a lot of the new Switch games are amazing. However, if you were to do a Shiny Nuzlocke, Pokemon Legends ZA is definitely your game, for sure. Ice Wolf, I do, and you can tell me the joke. Go for it. Or tell me the funny fact. Big Cass, if you're still here, I appreciate you and I miss you, bro. W Super Chat, though, I appreciate you, gang member. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely going up. Definitely going up. But yeah, so pretty much my biggest thing for this particular mode is that we want to make sure that everybody is getting fed. And fed is in getting up to a certain level, because when I look at the levels for when I look at the Indigo Plateau for the first run, level 52 to start. 54 is the ace for the first one. Let's go. Zach, I do have some mods, but if you're looking to be a mod, all I'd ask is for you to make sure that you pull up to my Discord, and then show up to a couple more of my YouTube streams, and I'd be more than happy to make you a mod, my friend. Currently, I only have a couple mods on YouTube. I have more on Twitch and a couple over on TikTok as well. But could always use a good mod if you're here. I need to make sure that my mods are here. I stream more than just Pokemon. I stream Arc Raiders, Fortnite as well. Under the Pokemon umbrella, I stream from Champions to Fire Red Leaf Green. I'm finishing up Gale of Darkness. I also stream myself ripping open packs, and I'm going to be coming back and streaming Pokemon TCG Live. I stream Lego Fortnite, and like I said, I stream Arc Raiders as well, so I have a wide range of what I stream. However, when GTA 6 comes out, I'm going to be on that GTA 6, baby. You know what I'm saying? CJ Mills, what's going on, gang? What's going on, gang? But yeah, I think if you do it during Legends ZA, that would be actually really dope. If you do it during Legends ZA, that would actually be very, very fire. But also, let's go let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I've actually never played before. I've watched some gameplay, so I don't know what the shiny hunting is like. But either way, good luck to you, my friend. But yo, GTA 6 is gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be an absolute movie, bro. I'm very much ready for it. I'm very much ready for it. Alright, so I'm just looking at 60. See, that's the thing, like, and even then, I don't even know if like my Pokemon are really ready. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm looking at some of these Pokemon that they have, and like, I might have to definitely give Ice Beam for Vaporeon. I know Aura Beam is like my jam, but I think we might have to do I may have to do Ice Beam. Thank God his Alakazam doesn't know fucking Calm Mind, bro. I have all 8 badges currently. All 8 badges. But yeah, I need him to be level 50. Like, we have to, we're gonna be under level still, but we gotta be level 50 at the least. Everybody on the team. The only one that I'm allowing to be under 50, if I want to do it for the sake of time, is Vaporeon, but that's because Vaporeon is an absolute beast. And she's the only one that can kind of do its thing. Is Rob my best Pokemon? No. Currently, my best Pokemon is Sez. Sez the Slowbro. But tell me that funny fact, my friend. Yeah, Sez. Actually, I think it's Raichu. I think Raichu's about 53, I want to say. But yeah, it's Raichu or Sez right now. But I know my MVP is going to be Vaporeon. It always is. You have 5 right on Switch, you're debating on playing it? I think you should definitely play. 100%. 100%. Big Rob in the building. How we feeling? How we doing, Big Rob? Show grip is crazy. If I understand it mentally, I think I know what you mean, my friend. Just woke up, you're so groggy. Hey, no worries, bro. Hey, I appreciate you playing along, CJ. So what makes it a Nuzlocke is pretty much anytime a Pokemon faints, they can no longer play in the game. They go into a graveyard or you release them. You can only catch 1 Pokemon per cave or per route. whenever you face a gym leader, your Pokemon level cannot be higher than their ace Pokemon, otherwise they can't participate. So it's more like you're applying the rules, but I'm doing a light Nuzlocke. And a light Nuzlocke is whenever I have Pokemon that faint, if I want to keep them on my team, I have to sacrifice another Pokemon that's in my box that I'm able to use. So for example, we have all these routes in the game. You should be able to catch like 30 plus Pokemon, right? So when I went against Sabrina and I was a little underleveled and her fucking Alakazam used Calm Mind on me, the first time I lost. So I had to replace the 4 Pokemon I went in with, and I had to sacrifice the other 4 Pokemon that were in my box to make up for it, you know? That's what makes it a light Nuzlocke. The hardcore Nuzlocks are like the first Pokemon you see in a route is your Pokemon. So you start with your starter, you run into that first Rattata, that Rattata's yours. And every first Pokemon you run into, you have to add them to your team. The only few times that it works out very well in your favor is when you're going up against Lieutenant Surge, and you run into what is it? Diglett Cave. Diglett Cave is probably one of the only times that it's like, word. All right, we got this, you know. And in those hardcore Nuzlocks, your Pokemon faints. There's no switching out any of that stuff. You also, for hardcore and for light Nuz, you cannot heal your Pokemon during the battle. The only time you can heal during the battle is when you know the NPC is healing their Pokemon at the same time. So let's say you get a Pokemon down very low, and you know they're about to use a Hyper Potion, you can use a Hyper Potion. You know? So those are like those small things, you know what I'm saying? But yes, Robbie, we are strength training for sure today. I need Lapras, aka Big Rob, to be level 50 at the least. But it's tough because sometimes I feel like I'm wasting XP because I don't think it's either Gyarados or Lapras. Like truthfully, I don't think I need Gyarados. You know? But there isn't another Pokemon that I can replace him with. Now, technically, I could replace him with Nidoking, but the problem with Nidoking is, right? Nidoking doesn't have anybody that he's like really good against. Like at all. Like I'm looking at the entire Elite Four, and there's nothing Nidoking brings value to. You know? What's Poppy playtime? Been wondering for years. Yeah, I was wondering as well. Like I knew it was like a harder way to play, but I always thought that those were just like in the ROM hacks. I didn't realize that like people just mentally played the game a certain way. So it makes it easier to do a Nuz. But it's extremely frustrating in certain parts, you know? And like when you're just level grinding like how I am, like this is frustrating, you know? Like I'm going against weak Pokemon, but you know, there are a couple Pokemon here that have a couple thousand XP that they hand out. And like it's not islands 4, 5, and 6 where there's more trainers. You know what I mean? Like there's not a whole lot here. So this is extremely repetitive. I will be real with you guys. And I apologize ahead of time. But we're making it worth it. We are definitely making it worth it. My goal here is to be able to run through this entire run safely. Because our challenges are Lance at level 54 with his 2 Dragonairs and that's about it. because that's for Lapras. Lapras is gonna handle the 2 Dragonairs. Like for example, Raichu will handle Gyarados. Aerodactyl will be handled by Vaporeon, and then same thing with Dragonite, right? Gyarados is kind of like our backup because Gyarados can technically help against Agatha, but really it's gonna be Daniele that handles Agatha. We gotta just teach her Shadow Ball, which by the way, let me remind myself how to get that. Yeah, so I need to get Shadow Ball for a game for Snorlax, and Snorlax will 100% handle Agatha, with the exception of Golbat, which will be handled by my choice. Because they can't really attack him. All they can do is just make him fall asleep. The only worry about Haunter is its mean look and hypnosis. So we have some work to do. Like I said, we do have some work to do. We could hit with a save. Resident Evil, what's going on, gang? You're playing Pokemon Blue and Red? Ooh, are you playing it on the actual hardware, or are you playing it on a emulator? Alright, let's go. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I know this is very repetitive, and I apologize. We're gonna switch up the scenery once it's time for Gyarados. Gyarados, I think, can handle the other trainers. I really think he can. But if he can't, we have Cez as the backup. Are you playing on your SP? Let's go. Let's go. Who'd you start with in Blue or Red? Can't match that special attack, big bro. W crit. You picked Bulbasaur. You feel like he's the weakest, you pick him for the challenge. You know what's funny? I think that in Kanto, truthfully speaking, Blastoise really is the best. And I say it because now I've done 2 runs without Blastoise. I've done it with Charizard on my main account, and then the Nuzlocke with Bulbasaur, right? And in all seriousness, Charizard's cool, but obviously he has the hardest route in terms of gym leaders, right? The first 2 gyms, he doesn't really get no play until you go up against Erica. You're neutral against Blaine, and you're washed against Giovanni. Keeping it real, right? And when you use Charizard, he's only really used bits and pieces in the Elite Four if you have a well-rounded team, right? If you have an obviously, if you have a lopsided team, then Charizard will take care of it for you, but lopsided teams we're too old for that shit, you know? What's up, Slam? Good morning, New England Patriots fans. Facts. Everyone else, and what's up? You know what I'm saying? I feel you, gang. Trust me, I feel you. The thing with Venusaur is extremely effective against the first 2 gyms. You don't do anything against the 3rd gym because grass and electric kind of offset each other. You don't do anything against Erica You are trash against Sabrina, you're trash against Blaine, and then your last hope of redemption is against Giovanni, where you do well. Other than that, I did my last run and I had Victory Bell on my team. When I tell you Victory Bell got 0 minutes in the Elite Four, literally had 0 minutes. There was not one Pokemon that Victory Bell was able to take care of over somebody else. It was like he wasn't even the 6th man. He was literally the 13th man off the bench that only got minutes during a blowout. You know what I'm saying? With that said, obviously I know Victory Bell isn't Venusaur, but my point still stands. There's no good poison moves. Fairy type doesn't exist. And also on top of it, grass is only good against few things, and it has even more weaknesses. And those weaknesses are in the Elite Four, and what it's good against is hardly in the Elite Four. So it's kind of tough to give Venusaur minutes, you know? Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, Slim. I'm loving World Cup and I'm loving WNBA, but I need American football and I need NBA to come back. I need it, bro. I need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing Jalen Brunson had a better year than Matt Stafford. You know what I'm saying? It's just nah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see Matt Stafford play with Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett. Aaron Donald, come on, stop playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with us. Charmander in blue. Sorry, Charmander in red, Squirtle in blue. I like that. Gotta coordinate. I like that. But Robbie, I've seen the light. Trust me. You know what? You're right. I've seen the water. Actually, you're right. But now, ready? Here's the next thing. With Blastoise, you're good against the first gym. You can outdo Starmie when you learn Bite. Okay? The third gym is your problem, but hey, you catch a Diglett in Diglett's cave, you're good. Okay? Sure, you may not be good against Erica. That's why you should have caught a Pidgey or a Spearow to take care of that gym. Now, you can surf your way through Koga, not a problem. Sabrina, you can bite through Sabrina, not a problem. Blaine, you're good. Giovanni, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So you can really run shit with Blastoise. You get to the Elite Four, you can bite your way through Agatha. You can Ice Beam your way through what's his name? Through Lance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do a lot with Blastoise. A lot with Blastoise. And that's why he honestly is the MVP of Kanto. Unsung hero for sure. For sure. I'm also ready for Ja to come back to the Superstar realm. I think him and Denny would be a very interesting duo. Portland's kind of packing, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You got Ja. Well, first off, you have too many guards. They gotta move some of those guards. Like, Drew Holiday is still a very good point guard or defending shooting guard. He's still really good, and I think Drew Holiday should be moved before the start of the season, before the deadline, right? And the reason why I say that is because who's sitting on the bench? I don't care what anybody says. That's Dame's team. Dame can leave for 2 years. That's Dame's team. You know what I'm saying? So you have Dame. Oh, Scoop. I'm not even counting Scoop. Move him out the equation. Move Scoop out the equation. When it comes to Drew and Ja, I mean, it depends. Yes, Portland made it to the playoffs. The West is very stacked this year, so it's like the only team in the West that really ain't doing nothing. Hydro Pump, I would do it, but the accuracy balls. Look at that accuracy, 80. Like, I just can't do that for 5. No. Anyways, right? New Orleans and the Mavericks. I think, are the only two teams off the top of my head that aren't going to make any noise in the West. And I like Cooper Flag, by the way. So if those teams aren't going to make any noise, Portland's got to take advantage of that. Oh, and the Jazz. The Jazz ain't doing nothing, mind you. Even though Darren Peterson and Ace Bailey are going to be a great combo, they're not going to do enough. I think the Mavs will be better than the Jazz, but I don't think they'll be better than Portland. But anyways, I was going off on two different things. I don't know if I'm ready to say that Drew's going to sit. I think that Drew still has enough in the tank and is a great enough player and a better defender than Dame, Scoot, and Ja, that when it comes down to it, you're going to need someone. Now, the least I'm willing to give to Ja is that Ja will be, Drew he'll be sixth man of the year. So if he's going to sit, he's being sixth man of the year. You know what I'm saying? True, he is older for sure, but he's still an elite defender. His court vision is still really good. So I do agree. I think that if he is more likely going to sit, but I think if he does sit, he's 100% going to be sixth man of the year. Slim, thank you for the heartbeat as well. I appreciate you, bro. Ice Wolf, don't worry about that. No problem at all. I do agree with you. We need LeBron to pick a team. LeBron needs to pick a team ASAP. Only because the longer he waits, the less time he gets with training camp. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to see some Timberwolves hoops. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to see LaMelo and Ant. I want to see that. I'm not saying they're going to be the world's greatest, but they have potential. You know what I'm saying? They have potential. Kyrie and Cooper Flag are going to be fun as well. So this NBA season is going to be fire, bro. Like, I think this might be I didn't get League Pass last year, and I barely watched it the year before. But I think this might be the year that I watch League Pass again. I think it is. What's up, Steam Machinery? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, game. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It does go right foot up, left foot slide. You know what I'm saying? And then you put the right foot up. Sorry, your left foot goes up, and then you do the right foot slide. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, gang. But yeah, it's gonna be a really good season. I'm looking forward to this and NFL. I don't think I've had a more anticipated season, really, since the 23-24 Celtics. When we got KP and then we got Drew Holiday, I think that was my most anticipated season to watch. And this is now definitely my most anticipated season since then. I'm really, really excited. Like, really excited. It's gonna be a really good season. Really good season, guys. Darwin, what's going on, gang? LeBron leaving Luka in the Snowtime Lakers is a thing. The Snowtime Lakers do look good. I don't know if I'm willing to put them over a couple other teams though. What I'm more curious about is we haven't heard nothing from OKC besides the fact that Shea got his fucking hair cut and his lineup is looking done. You see what I have, guys? You see how I have my braids? You see what this is called? Okay? This right here, okay, friends? This is called a front taper. Okay? When you get your hair braided or you have locks, you should have a front taper. Okay? Now I say this, okay, because my dad, who's 62, still has his line. He may not have a Jalen Rose hairline, but he got a line, okay? And having braids without a taper is one of the most 2000s things you could do, okay? I know you know that, exactly. See? So you get me. But I would watch him get his braids for so long, and I never understood it. James Harden is the exception, because James Harden's hairline, respectfully, was already going back, but James Harden's also an older cat. He didn't start getting braids until, I want to say, 33. He's like 36 now, I want to say. So he's only had braids for a couple years. He had a good hairline when actually, let me look at James Harden pictures real quick, because you know what, that's gonna bother me. James Harden is the exception now because he's older. Okay. How old my man? He's 36. Okay, so I was right. He's 36. On the Nets, he didn't have. Braids. He had like the twists. Okay, and when you look at it, he had a good hairline when he was with Russell Westbrook, for example, on the Rockets, 2019. When he was on the Nets, he had a good hairline on the Nets too, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what fucked up James Harden's hairline? What fucked up his hairline was that he kept getting braids, and he wouldn't get them. Hold on, I think it was on the Sixers. Yep, that's started getting braids. And at first, when he got his braids, his hairline was not bad. I'm looking at it right now. His hairline was not bad, but he didn't front taper his braids, guys. He didn't front taper his braids. He goes to the Clippers. That's when it started going downhill, because he didn't front taper his braids. I'm telling you guys, and that happened in the span of a year. I'm looking at it right now. He went from the Nets having a hairline to going to Philly and braiding his hair, and the hairline started to slowly drift away. Okay? Now, he's older, so it's different. He's already committed to the bit. No. But I'm saying older. I know. He's only 3 years older than me too. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I say it though, you get what I mean though. Like he's getting older. Typically, most men, a good amount of men start balding in their mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? But you accelerate that balding when you braid your fucking hair and you don't have a front taper. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. You know, like I have beautiful braids. I got beautiful long hair. You know what I'm saying? I used to have long locks down to my belly button, bro. Like, and I always had a front taper. And let me tell you something. All my Spanish homies, okay? To all my Spanish homies that got the beautiful long hair, I appreciate all of you guys for inspiring me to get the front taper, because I was a braid boy before I had locks, and I would get my shit braided like SGA right at the rim. Man, first off, that shit hurts. Start right there. That shit hurts. I don't want to do that no more. Okay? I started getting my locks. I did my research. I heard that locks can pull your shit when you get your hair constantly retwisted. I said, okay, we're going to get a front taper. So, whole moral of the story is, when it comes to SGA, okay, we ain't hearing nothing from OKC at all. Where's SGA? The only thing we heard about is his hairline. It's fucked up to say it, but it's true. Alright? Oh, you had Brock's braids first? Ice Wolf, have a great rest of your day, my friend. I appreciate you being here, dog. Ice Wolf, have a great rest of your day. But yeah, so you went from braids to then twisted them, never looked back. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you at all, dog. Trust me. But the fact that SGA got a haircut, and now people are starting to notice that little corner, is this corner right here. People noticing that corner going up. I noticed that shit when he started braiding in the first place. Pretty ass nigga. You go for AI braids? Which ones? But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Handsome ass nigga. You know? I've been noticed that. I've been into hair for over 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that nigga did not get his hair done correctly. Don't get me wrong. When he had the shoes come out, his first ones come out, and he did the fashion week, and he was doing all this shit. Like, I thought, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I thought this shit was fly. I thought it was fly, but I always kept saying, where's the front fucking taper, bro? Where's the front taper? I don't understand. That's all you need is a front taper, bro, and I promised you SGA would be saved. And cutting your hair now doesn't do nothing. The only thing it can do is if you start putting the serum, you know what I'm saying, in those corners, maybe go to Turkey, you know what I'm saying, and get that corner fixed, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, like, I'm just saying, maybe not Turkey, he got bread, so he don't have to go all the way to Turkey. But I'm just saying, he can get that fixed with the low haircut. But if he's not doing nothing to fix the low haircut, he's fucked. Because he's gonna start wearing headbands, and look what happened to my man LeBron. You start wearing that headband all game long, look what happened to James Harden. You start wearing that headband all game long, fucking up your hairline, bro. Y'all, listen, I'm just telling you, listen to Slim, listen to myself. He's had locks since 2012. I've had locks 2016 to 2022, and then I've had my braids out, and I've been taking care of my long ass, curly ass, kinky ass hair. I'm telling y'all what it is, okay? I know there's not too many of y'all in the chat right now. Maybe one day this will go in the VOD. Maybe one day I'll clip this up and I'll put it out. No disrespect to SGA, because that nigga will ball on me. Okay? I'm not just talking about money. I ain't talking about on the court. That nigga's like 6'6". It's a big ass nigga, pause. But I'm just saying. Front taper. Trust me. Trust Slim. Alright? Kira. I wear a headband. Listen, I'm allowed to wear a headband. I got my front taper. You know what I'm saying? I'm allowed to. You want me to wear the Denver Nuggets? I got you. The Denver Nuggets AI braids were kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. Shit, I probably got a headband around here. Tank Top Pluto is undefeated, bro, for real. Ooh, tomato, tomato, tomato. Yo, Kira, where was your champion stream last night, huh? Where was your champion stream last night, huh? Wear a red one is crazy. I ain't trying to get in trouble. This is the black segment of the Gen stream. No, Robbie, you missed it. Robbie, you missed it. I was shouting out my Spanish folk. I was shouting y'all out. I'm so for real when I say this. I appreciate my Spanish folk, because y'all the ones who taught me about a front taper. Not too many niggas were doing front tapers. You know what I'm saying? Drew was live last night. I popped into his stream. You know what I'm saying? Drew be doing his thing. Alright, look at Big Rob, level 50. Level 50. Copy that, gang. Copy that, gang. Wait, you were on his live till 7 a.m.? What do you mean? Like, you sit up all last night? Headband and Hoodie Mellow, definitely undefeated for sure. Shit, military style. I feel you, gang. Trust me, I feel that. Listen, where you live, it's hard to have long hair. I'm not gonna lie. Emily owe you a fade for a minute. I'll be headband Jace. I'll be headband Jace for real. Kira, you will put in some work? Let me find out. Cause listen, I'll tell you something right now. Jad, Drew, Eli, and a couple others, they had to jump me in. I was stuck in like Ultra Ball like 3, 4. They had to jump me in. After they jumped me in, I made it into Master Ball. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I say jump me in, you got to get your licks in too. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep getting your team bullied, Okay, you gotta be able to pivot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to pivot. If you can't make the moves and have two teams, you gotta be able to move around. You know what I'm saying? I made it to Master Ball yesterday during Stream Slim. I wasn't playing with them yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't playing with them yesterday. And it's the fastest I made it to Master Ball too, which means either the win streak I went on helped me avoid some of the sweats, or I'm nice now. You know? But trust me, I know I ain't Slim. Slim got the teams on lock. I'm gonna always give Slim his flowers first. Hey, CJ, you made Masters too? Well, listen, CJ, you get an automatic... CJ, the thing about you is, you get an automatic badge with me because you decided to take Kiera and bend her over your knee and spank that ass on singles. Alright? Trust me. You dig? Slim gets all the flowers. Slim gets flowers. CJ gets flowers. Jad, Drew, Eli, Big Didi, not the little one, or Big Misty, not the little one. Alright? They all get their flowers. Kiera, all you get is tomatoes. You don't get flowers. You get fucking tomatoes. Alright, nigga? Thank you, Michi, too. How could I forget Michi? How could I forget Big Michi, Larry Hoover? Thank you, Slim. Slim, I want to reassess that and put Michi back up in there. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't get flowers. You get tomatoes. You get vines. You know what I'm saying? You don't get TikToks. You get vines. You know, like trust me, Kiera. Like, you're nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm all right. Ready? I'm not joking no more. Now I'm not joking no more. Okay, Kiera, you're nice. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm very proud of Kiera because she has whipped my ass quite sometimes in singles. Okay, not in Legends ZA, but she has beat my ass in singles. Now, I had to give a little pow pow and show her what the word is. You know what I'm saying? I had to give her a little pow pow and show her that, you know what I'm saying, like, you're nice at singles, but slow down a little bit. Now, I'm very proud of her, and I say this seriously because as a singles player, she not only made it to Master Ball in doubles, but she can keep up. Now, there's still some small things she doesn't remember, like Armor Tail for Frafarai, you know what I'm saying, and those small things. Those are some small things that she still doesn't understand yet or remember. Okay? But she's nice. So I'm gonna give you your flowers when I say that. Are you on the same tier as everybody else that I named? Absolutely not. Respectfully. If I were to give a tier 1, like tier 1, Slim, Didi, Jad, Michi, Drew, Eli, CJ, your boy Brandon Chase, baby. Okay, tier 1, and even in that tier 1, I'll be respectful and take myself into tier 2. Okay, tier 2, we got my boy Joshua. Okay, yeah, we got Joshua, tier 2. We have myself. We have Void. We have Mark. We got a couple people in tier 2. Kiera, you're in the bottom half of tier 2, and you might think I'm just being annoying to you, but ask Slim. Ask Slim. I usually have a whole ranking system. When we play Legends ZA, I had power rankings and I had an all-time gym leader list. I wasn't playing with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all were nice. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole ranking system. So when I'm ranking everybody in terms of power rankings, you know what I'm saying? With where you are currently and where you are all time, like, trust me when I say I'm not trying to trash you. I'm being dead serious. You know what I'm saying? Just trust me, because I know that, like, you don't wanna admit it, Kiera, when it comes to ZA, but we were not playing in ZA, bro. We were not playing in ZA at all whatsoever. And Slim, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, gang. Robbie, I feel you on being better in singles and doubles. Absol is definitely tier 2/tier 3 for sure. And singles, I'm gonna give Absol tier 1 for sure. You're not opposed to I'm crying. You're not you're not opposed to just spanking her in general. It's crazy. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. ZA, you know what? That's a great comparison. ZA was like Smash Bros. Like that was just straight war. Straight war. Who made me the rank master? I'm the streamer. I'm the one who gets you guys to watch each other. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it, I'm the one who gave proof. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who provided the proof for all of us to be able to watch those battles. If you think about it. Hey, I appreciate that, CJ, being able to admit that. You know what I'm saying? She's nice though. Like I want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like here, like I said, all jokes aside, like I genuinely want you to understand. I know you're nice. All right, but there are just some people that are better. Yo, exactly, bro. Big Daddy Garchomp was none. Was Big Daddy Garchomp was no one to play with. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy, bro. And you know what's funny? I kept him in a ZA and not Champions because I feel like with that Garchomp, I think he deserves to stay in that game. You know what I'm saying? I love that Garchomp, bro. El Garchomp, you can't say El Garchomp. You gotta come fight him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come fight him, girl. Stop playing. But I will say though, what was nice was that I learned so much from you guys. Like, I don't think anybody realizes that. Like, when we played, like when I would watch Misty, that's another one. Misty and ZA with that Steelix, stop playing. Slim, who would you say your signature Pokemon was? Annihilate. All right, so because I had, what did I have? Yeah, so I had your Annihilate on my list. I had Pom Pom with her Swampert. Eli with anything he decides to choose. I had Dee Dee with her Vaporeon. Sorry, her Glaceon. Sorry, and her Chandelure. Demon Time. I don't know if you might remember Demon Time. He had his Surfetched. Who else did I have? I had Dee Dee. Yeah, Dee Dee with the Steelix. So, no, sorry. Misty with the Steelix. Sorry. We all had like a signature Pokemon. And let me tell y'all something. It was nice. You know, like I'm not gonna hold y'all. It was a crazy time. And that's why I'll always have ZA in my heart. And I wish Pokemon Champions came out a little bit later just to give ZA some more runway, honestly. I think that ZA, if it had a similar like lobby style, if it had a lobby style like Pokemon Champions where you can like have people sitting in a queue and then you can go in fours and all that shit, like it would be chef's kiss, you know? The life cycle was a little too short, you know? I will say it extended. It definitely got extended for sure, considering the fact that the online battles were there, you know what I'm saying? Excadrill, yo, someone had an Excadrill and was just absolutely going crazy with it, bro. Magita's Protector, nice. Womp, nice. Juicy, nice. Satan Cat, nice. Kahlua, nice. Risky Waffles. Nice. Even my boy Derek, who doesn't come too often. Pause. Nice. Greninja Trainer. Nice with it. Yo, ZA was a time, guys. Oh, Excadrill. Yo. Excadrill with a Swords Dance. You're done. You're fucking done, bro. You're fucking done. Let me tell y'all something. You know? It was... I could pour one out for ZA right now if I could. I love ZA, bro. ZA was my shit. Facts. Straight EQ. You're donezo. You're fried. Absolutely fried. Chemdog, what's going on? You got Gyarados on your team? Let's go. Big W for Gyarados. I'm saying, yo, one Swords Dance, you might as well pack it up. You might as well pack it up, bro. But I will say, what I love about Pokemon Champions, like I said before, is that Pokemon Champions really brought out the competitive nature in everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what ZA sparked the competitive nature. And after that, she. Chemdog, what I'm doing right now, I'm prepping for the Elite Four. Prepping for the Elite Four right now. But this is a Nuzlocke, so we gotta lock in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Robbie, she loves trash talking, and then the second you beat her, it's the power of friendship. It's the power of friendship. Yeah, we should. We gotta chef her up low key. You should have heard her yesterday in Emily's live, bro. She was just yapping. Yes, I got the Verse Seeker. So I was training up Lapras in the other area. The only reason why I wasn't gonna do it here was because they're fighting types and he's still ice type, you know? Listen, the power of friendship always prevails, okay? The thing is, if you had the type of bond with a Pokemon like me and my Pokemon, I'm just saying, your life would be different, Kira. Your life would be different. But the thing is, Kira, you don't have the power of friendship the way that I do with a lot of my Pokemon. Like I was telling you before, a lot of my Pokemon are nice. A lot of my Pokemon are nice for it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Daniele and Big Mama the One are holding it down for real, for real. That's a fact. But like I was telling her, like for me, like my Torkoal, my Gardevoir, my Pelipper, and my Gardevoir, Torkoal, Pelipper, Gardevoir, and one more I've had since Omega Ruby and Sapphire that I brought over to Champions. Same thing with what fucking Pokemon is it? My Primarina from Sun and Moon. You know what I'm saying? I got years with these Pokemon. My Pokemon are champions. Okay? Champions. What are your Pokemon? Your Pokemon champions? You know? Took you 6 hours to get your mons between 55 and 60? Oh, I feel that game, trust me. This stream alone is taking a minute. Dan, Robbie, she wants a treat and she needs to be spanked? That's crazy. Brum, 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 brum. Goodra. Good shit, Ange. You're shiny hunting Moltres? Nice. Let's go. Trace Leches. Hey, Nathan, what's going on, gang? I appreciate you being here. I am doing very well on this lovely Tuesday. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending your time with us here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a beautiful day as well. Yo, that's funny you say that, bro. Cause I swear I was the same. I couldn't memorize so many things in school, but when it came to Pokemon, bro, I knew that shit like the back of my hand. Like the cave, outside the second gym. That cave when you had the little bit of light. I didn't need to beat I think his name's Bronley or something like that. I didn't need to beat him. You know what I'm saying? I did not need to beat him to get the full flash. I knew that shit by heart. Crazy work. It is good, Robbie. Am I gonna hunt any legendaries? I don't think I'm gonna hunt them in this run. Honestly, I don't think I will because I already have a regular file saved where I already went after all the legendaries. You know, like I might consider it, to be honest, but like I have so many of them from Pokemon Go, I have so many of them from other generations that, especially since they won't add Pokemon Home to the game, I don't think I will. Until they add Pokemon Home, then maybe I'll consider it later on, because I want them to have that tag, you know what I mean? And trust me, I feel you on one Shiny Deoxys, brother. What's it called? It took me 40 raids to get a Shiny Deoxys the first time around. It took me 60 to get a Shiny Lugia, so I feel you, gang. Flan is good. I'm more of a cheesecake guy. I love me a nice cheesecake. Flan. I need me some flan, yeah. I need me some flan, yeah. I need me some what? Hold up. I need me some flan, yeah. Maybe you had a small piece. You would remember flan if you had it. I'll say that. Alright, listen, Kiera Sierra. Don't make me rap, alright? Don't make me rap. Oh, your brother can make a killer Oreo cheesecake? I like that. Tell him that DM me is crazy. You know if that man got a family? That man might have a whole family. Said DM me. Ah! Oh. Oh. Let me find out. Never mind. Let me back up a little bit. My fault. Give me some space in the paint. Give me some space in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Kiara like, oh, I got me a baker man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can, Dr. Miami. Expert builders, what's going on? Welcome in, gang. Uh-oh. He said he's white if you don't care. Kira said, I don't care. Expert builders, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, gang. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we feeling today? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. It's your boy Brandon Jace, baby. We are cool and we're tired today and safe. I appreciate you popping in over on Twitch. She said, wait, how tall? Relax, bro. Relax, relax. He can make up for any height if he's over here, you know what I'm saying, baking you cake. Don't be so superficial. What if he's like 6'10"? What's up, Shadow Crystals? What's going on, gang? Damn, one more niggas wanna fight? You know what I'm saying? Nathan, you lost your job today? What's going on, my friend? What happened? Was it layoffs? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Groovy Builds, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, she said DM me. But here's the thing, Kira. We don't even know what state. Oh no, you're in Jersey, you said, right? Expert, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate you both, Groovy and Expert Builds. Yeah, she in Jersey. She'll have to make her way down. She said, oh hell nah, that's crazy. Kiara, you wouldn't go down there even for a visit? You'll melt down there? Oh, no way, Nathan. I apologize for that, my friend. I apologize for that. That's awful. Hopefully you're able to prove yourself and maybe go back, but that's crazy. Yeah, but I say everybody has central AC. It's not Europe. It's hilarious, but true, bro. Bro said it's not Europe. Robbie, you guys got basements down there, right? Cause I know Florida, they don't got basements. They're so low to the ground, they ain't got no basements at all. All right, copy. Some people do, okay. Yeah, Florida, they're so below sea level or around sea level, they can't even do basements. Crazy work. Primate's getting pumped. Let's go. Welcome in. So Expert Builds, how was your stream? What were you streaming, and how is your day going so far? Hey, you're playing some Fortnite. I like that. Based on your name, do you play build mode or do you play zero build? Whew. Here, thank you for sharing the live, homegirl. I appreciate you. Play builds, copy. What do you play mostly? Just regular battle royale? Do you play reload? And or do you also play any ranked at all? It's funny, today was supposed to be a Fortnite stream today as well, but I wanted to push it back a little bit throughout the week, you know? I wanted to talk more to my people than versus playing, you know? Oh, you also stream Lego Fortnite? Okay, see? You're my dog. You're my dog. You're my dog. You're my dog. I love Lego Fortnite. Now, granted, I haven't streamed it much. I've only done one intentional Lego Fortnite stream, which was Saturday. I believe it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. The day before, I did a half Fortnite, half Lego stream. Lego was kind of impromptu, which is fine. I love Lego, so it's different. But before that was right when the Ninjago right when the Ninjago update came out. So, and I've probably streamed in Lego Fortnite maybe 40 plus times since it first came out. I love Lego Fortnite, guys. Like, and I've been there from the very beginning. Like the day that Lego Fortnite debuted, I played it. So I have a couple level 3 workbenches, for example. Absolutely amazing. So much fucking fun. It's like, I love it. Robbie, I appreciate you liking the game. But it's fun. And Robbie, the cool thing is that we're just getting started. You know, you came in during the Ninjago update. Imagine if you came in during the during Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? So we can go to the Star Wars island. We can go make some shit shake. You know what I'm saying? So trust me when I say it, bro. There's more to do than just the Ninjago shit. The Ninjago just seems to be the longest chapter of its own, you know, like story mode wise, like, because maybe I'm wrong, but the Storm King, well, sorry, no, it was Star Wars, then the Lost Isles, and then it was the Storm King, and then it was the Heroes, after Heroes, Ninjago, and then Star Wars Part 2, and then Ninjago Part 2. So like the Ninjago is pretty long because of the Part 2, but if we were playing and we had like the Lost Isles, like it would end pretty fast, you know? In comparison, Star Wars was dope. Star Wars was probably like 5 or so streams for me, you know what I mean? So I'd love to help you make a lightsaber, my bro. I got you, gang. Trust me. I can go off on Lego Fortnite. I love that shit, bro. I love it. Even some of my more popular streams, my most viewed streams before I started playing Pokemon was Lego Fortnite. You can choose a color. Now, granted, I haven't done that area yet because what's it called? I haven't, how do I describe this? So the first run for Lego, Absol, what's going on, gang? Welcome in, bro. The first run we did for Lego with Star Wars, we did you got assigned, like, I want to say 5 or 6 lightsabers the entire time, and they all recharged. So once they ran out of energy, they were the only weapon on the island that would recharge and come back full health after 10 minutes. So I guess when they released this most recent run for Lego Fortnite and Star Wars, I believe they decided, we're gonna let you guys create your own, but what you have to do is you have to go into a cave and get some certain material, and I still don't know just yet what that material will be. So I'll find out soon. So my apologies, I'm just yapping. I will tell you in 1 second because Kira's still not in my server. So Kira, what I'll do is when we stream Fortnite Friday, I'll dedicate the last hour to Lego Fortnite because I made a new stream schedule. Well, I make a new stream schedule every week, and I'm trying to follow a new model where I'm gonna stream Fortnite 2 times, Pokemon Champions 2 times a week, and then that 5th stream is going to be an interchangeable stream every 2 weeks, and then my 6th stream as well will be an every other week stream, and that's either going to be Lego Fortnite, Arc Raiders, Pokemon TCG Live, or the remaining episodes of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and at some point Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. So trust me, I got you. But in the meantime, Kira, you don't like XD? You don't like XD at all? Tomato, tomato, tomato. Absolutely, just woke up. Copy that. Expert builds. Is there a different Star Wars island or village, or is it the same original Star Wars village they gave us 2 years ago? The same one? Oh, okay, cool. Cool. So what I'll do is I'll end up going back, and then I'll be able to do that. I mean, I'll be real with you, Kira. It is a little slow. It is a little slow, which is why now that I've finished majority of the story, I'm gonna do that stream once every 2 weeks to kind of spread it out. Because I'm a variety streamer. Like, even though Pokemon's my bread and butter, and Pokemon is the franchise that has so many different games that I stream the most, I'm still a Fortnite guy at heart, and I love Lego Fortnite. It is just so much fun to play. So yeah, absolutely, exactly. I'm a Pokemon variety streamer. So I go from streaming Pokemon TCG Live to Pokemon Fire Red to Pokemon XD to Pokemon Champions. I haven't popped back into ZA a little bit, so we'll count it, you know. Expert builders, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much. About to give you a follow back as well. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, bro. Fadil, you know, hold on. Rain Dance. Ooh, Rain Dance wouldn't be bad, but I can't right now. You know what's funny, Fadil? I was thinking of adding in Mario because I need to finish up Mario Galaxy, and I need to finish up Mario Galaxy in 3D All-Stars, and I think I have a little bit of Mario Odyssey I have to finish up as well. I have Mario Kart World. So I was thinking about adding Mario into it, to be honest. Star Fox, let's go. Odyssey's fun to watch. Yeah, I love Odyssey. I think there's still some more in Odyssey I have to do. You know what I think I wouldn't say problem is, but my issue is that I like playing Mario when I'm on the go more than I like sitting at home and like playing Mario on my monitor. And not that I wouldn't do it. I think I would. But because I like to make my streams a minimum of 2 hours, I just have to make sure I can commit to playing 2 hours of either one of those games. You know what I'm saying? So definitely not against it. I actually appreciate you bringing that up because that would be also great to add in to my every 2 weeks schedule, you know? But I do like the idea, Kira. All of us racing would be pretty dope. Absol, what did you do in Pogo? Did you post it in on the general chat? Pokemon screenshots. Ooh, okay, Balloon Pikachu. Oh, and you got the Coat Pikachu as well. Let's find out. Let me find out, gang. I see you on that, bro. Big Absol, not the little one. I see you, blood. You must have been going hard playing Pogo. Let's go. There's a way to cheat? What do you mean by that? What's that supposed to mean, huh? I mean, the shortcuts aren't cheating, but like if you're like actually like cheating, that's different, you know? But Kira, the thing is, we're talking about Mario Kart World. Whoa. I don't know if you have Mario Kart World. Whoa. You know? Do you have Mario Kart World? Matthew, good morning. You see how I was just talking about Mario Kart, and I was just talking about Mario Kart World versus playing Mario Kart, what's it called? Over Mario Kart 8. And my man Matthew, who we should definitely give a follow to over on TikTok, okay, was actually just streaming that last night and streams it very often. So shout out to my man Matthew, who not only cooked, okay, but was having some great banter and talking his shit last night. You know what I'm saying? So Matthew, one, thank you for the heartbeat, but two, Mario Kart World and Matthew go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly, my friends. No, he's nice with it. He's definitely nice with it. I was watching him last night. I'll be real with you guys. I was a little intimidated, okay? I'm still getting better at Mario Kart World, but I was a little too intimidated to get in, and by the time I got the courage up, his stream was approaching to the end. So, I will say, guys, like, if you want to watch someone who streams some great Mario Kart content, Matthew over on TikTok is your guy. Alright? We were chilling till the gamer lean kicked in. Oh, trust me, I get that. I'd be in second place. You just go, huh? You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I get that, gang. Trust me, I get that. Mario Kart World is better. I think it is better too, absolutely. Although I think Mario Kart 8, it's really hard to beat. It's just a really fun game, and it's very respectfully basic. And I don't mean it negatively when I say basic. I mean that objectively. Like, I think it's a very basic and easy game for anybody to just come in and play, you know? But I'm doing well this morning. Thank you so much for asking. I had a good time. Got to sleep in a little bit. Made a great breakfast today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You know, I got an event later on tonight, but that's not stopping me from getting this grind in. You know what I'm saying? Lucky, what's going on, Lucky? I appreciate you being here and spending your time with me on this lovely Tuesday. How are we today? You're definitely not a fraud gamer, bro. Don't be a fraud. I'm glad you're feeling good. You know what? Me too. Thank you for the heart me as well. I'm glad you're feeling good, Matthew. I'm praying for you. I know we were talking yesterday about how you have work today. So trust me, like you will definitely prevail through. I hope you do. Because trust me when I tell you, bro, it's a hot one out there. I don't know exactly where you are, but trust me, where I'm at, it's gonna be a hot one today. You know what I'm saying? And I have an event tonight, but I have an event tonight, and we getting some tacos and some tequila. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tacos and margaritas, and work is paying for it. That's the best part. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm letting the people go on a run. I'm not running tonight, by the way. I'm just hosting the run, and I'm paying, and by me, my company card, not me, not Brandon Jace, but I'm paying the fee. We're getting tacos, we're getting margaritas, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be chilling tonight. Let me tell y'all that. You mean? I mean. I might give away some Red Sox tickets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're just chilling tonight. I'm the fun guy, and I ain't talking about no plant. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? No, work got money, not me. Work got money. You know what I'm saying? Me, you know what I mean? Like, did I hear about Lucas? I did honestly. How close to you was that incident, Lucas? I did hear about that, and I want to say condolences to that man and his family. If anybody here knows me, knows that we don't. The only ice we fuck with is the ice that goes to some tequila. You know what I'm saying? That's the only ice we rock with. Other than that, we don't rock with ice. Alright? If I'm giving Red Sox tickets, catching a flight, come on down, Rob. I can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe that. Yeah, Mario Kart World, I agree, it is a little bit less penalizing whenever you do run into those situations. I agree with that 100%, bro. Daniele, use Body Slam. But yeah, that was a terrible situation, my friend. It's so unfortunate because a lot of times this just doesn't need to be happening. I don't want to get all too into it, but just trust me when I say, guys, that shit is just not cool, man. I agree with that too. I think in Mario Kart 8, it's a lot easier to break away in comparison to Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World is not easy to break away from people. I agree with that. Kiera, when do you see yourself getting a Switch 2 so you can get Mario Kart World? I mean that with all the respect, and I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just asking. Because I would love to host a Mario Kart World stream. Guys, we're climbing up. Before we know it, we got level 50 for Gyarados, and then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I might have to I'm gonna debate. Should I do the Elite Four as its own stream, or should I cut up the Elite Four? Absol, I think I want to do level 50s minimum for everybody. I don't mind being a little under-leveled at level 50, but I think that's gonna be like the sweet spot. Vaporeon's the only one I'm not worried about being level 48, because it'll earn its stripes throughout the run. It's gonna be the one taking out a lot of Pokemon. Let's go. Hey. See, that's the one thing I have a problem with Gyarados. And it almost makes me not want to train him up. Because look at, like, 142 versus the 91 special attack. It's just like... doesn't make any sense. And like I feel like I have to teach him Earthquake, but like even when I look at everybody in the Elite Four, there's nobody that needs an Earthquake. The only one that needs it would be Arbok. Yeah, it would be Arbok. So what? Do I teach it Earthquake just for Arbok? Yeah, so it's kind of tough. I'm still rocking with Gyarados. We need him as a backup, so we'll be fine. But that special attack stat is just not high enough. But 91's not terrible. You know, we got 125, 108, 97. We'll make it work. But it's Gyarados. After we get Gyarados level 50, then it's time for Snorlax. Anybody want to battle your furry team? Does anybody here want to battle Kira? Put some belt to ass? You're holding the belt? I don't know. No challengers right now, girl. What's up, Kush420? How we doing? How we feeling? Welcome in. Everything's going well, my bro. I appreciate that. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How about yourself, gang? Aeon, I agree with you as well. That's why I was asking, like, what state? Because depending on what state you're in, you can definitely make something happen. Build a case. Crunkstar. How do I, yeah, Crunkstar, how do I get that set up? Oh damn, 30 download, 150 uploads. See, now that's more what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't trying to have none of that foo-foo lame internet, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you pull your calf muscle? I hope you're alright, bro. Crunk, I appreciate you, bro. Take your time with that. Because watch time I feel like would be kind of cool. I'd love to know that, you know? But, Kush, I hope you're feeling okay, my friend. Pulling a calf muscle is not fun. Hey, that biofreeze copy. That's a good point. Get one from out of town. I like that. That's some good advice right there for sure. Hey. Krunk, how we feeling? You feeling good, my friend? Hey, my brother. I appreciate you giving me that prime sub, my dog. Thank you, Big Crunkstar Streams, my brother, my boy, my friend. I greatly appreciate you using your prime sub on me this month. Thank you so much, bro. For 2 months too, my dog, I appreciate you. Gotta get my hydrates in now before Angie yells at me. Hey, getting the Twitch wallet up. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Guys, if you guys are on Twitch, make sure you guys give my homeboy Crunkstar Streams a follow. Not only is he the one, but he is amazing. He is a Fortnite streamer. He's a content creator. He's a WWE aficionado. He's a wrestling savant. You know what I'm saying? He makes great content over on Twitch. And I'm just super happy to be able to just say that I even know him, let alone have played with him before as well. He is someone who talks to all of his chat while playing Fortnite. He could be in the middle of a fight and he's still gonna talk to you guys. And I think that's amazing. I know I get locked in and I sometimes will miss messages and I have to scroll back up and get back to people, but when I tell you, my man will he'll sit in a bush, throw a bubble up, and respond back to you before he gets the fight going. So I appreciate that about him, for real. Darwin, welcome in. What's going on? Kush, you should definitely start your emulator up. Let's go. Get that emulator up, my bro. Come play some old school Pokemon. Let's go. I'm in my town, tugging my rounds. So guys, I really appreciate you guys being here so far. We're almost hitting hour 2 in the stream. Let's go. We're definitely getting right to it, guys. go, W Critty. We needed that. We're almost there. Level 50, guys. Level 50 is our cutoff. Once he hit level 50, we're like good to go. You know, like Raichu's probably the only one that like it could be a little higher. I mean, not Raichu, Vaporeon, but like I said, Vaporeon's the one. I'm not worried about Vaporeon at all. Yo, Darwin, I agree. There have been way too many wrestlers that have been released. I mean, it's been happening every year, even before TKO, but I feel like it's been even worse since TKO, you know? So many good wrestlers have been released because of that sorry, my apologies, wrong message. What stuff should you set up stream-wise? You mean like bot-wise? I think there's a couple bots you might want to set up. Like I like the Pokemon bot personally, and I like this. I know you're not into sports, like professional sports like that, but I like the sports bots as well, so I can keep up with the scores. I like that as well. Those are really the only two bots that I have, and I have like my other bots like follow my Instagram, like the stream, X, Y, and Z. So I have a couple bots that like I personally like. But that's about it. That's just me. Attention, attention, what's up? Good morning, Plays. What's going on? How we doing? How we doing? My day is going well, my friend. I appreciate you, gang. My day is going very well. It's been busy, definitely busy, but I cannot complain. We're working on doing some streaming right now and getting to some work a little bit later. So I'm getting some work texts at the moment. So when you see me looking at my phone, it's because I'm gotta make sure I pay them bills. You know what I'm saying? Kira, there's a parasite going around Watch out for the veggies. Copy that. Thank you for letting me know. I did actually hear about that, and I wasn't sure if that was is that the salad one that's been happening? I only have 2 things left to do at work. Let's go. How much longer are you there for? Hopefully not too much longer, my friend. Oh yeah, so yeah, I did see the Pikachu event. It sucks so much, Absol, because like I haven't recovered from 2023 when they reduced the remote raids and stuff. I just haven't been into the game as much as I used to be, because I would have like Shiny Serena and a bunch of other Pokemon like from communities and all that other shit, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like annoyed with myself, but I also wouldn't have thought that they would have come into champions and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? With that also being said, I have fallen off because like I barely understand the Dynamax raids. My mythical researches, I am like way behind. So I don't know if I care too much about the Pikachu costumes, but I do keep saying I want to get back into the game, and I've been getting more into it slowly, but I need to like come back and play, like even if it is for like an hour or 2 a day, you know? It's blueberries, raspberries, salad, and cilantro, and usually you get bagged salad. Oh damn. So stay away from sweet green is what you're telling me. I love sweet green. I love sweet green too, so damn. 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 Yeah, you might be cooked, I'm not gonna lie. My choke. She said, just when I start eating healthy, they want to fuck me over. I heard that, girl. Trust me. All right. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. I think maybe one more. What's up, Jen? Welcome in. Damn, you are thirsty for a battle. Yo, she's thirsty for a fade, chat. What am I gonna do if I fail against the Elite Four? Cry myself to sleep? She said, come against my fairies. You been on a diet? What's your diet consistent of, my friend? What I'm gonna do is this, Absol. I actually need to catch a couple more so the thing is, I have enough Pokemon that if I fail, I can still sacrifice and do it. Because remember, we're doing a light Nuzlocke. So, I have at least enough Pokemon to do this at least 2 attempts. I technically still need to catch them, but I have enough Pokemon where I can do that. At least 2 attempts. Draco to you, what's going on, gang? Draco to you, thank you for the rose, my bro. But I do plan on doing a hardcore Nuz at some point. I'll probably do the hardcore Nuz maybe August, late August into September. Kira, thank you for the Go Populars. You cutting out sugar and junk foods? Got you. Hey, sometimes you gotta do that, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes you gotta take a break. Gotta drink nothing but water. Big Quan. Yo, Quan. Kiara's been calling you out, bro. She's trying to battle you. She's trying to battle you. She's trying to battle Absol. She's trying to battle Jin. She's just trying to battle somebody, bro. I mean, that brother's starving. You know what I'm saying? Kiara. You do Nuz on Fire Red? That's what I think I'm gonna do. I think, so like I said, this is a light Nuz. Light Nuz. If I'm gonna do a real Nuz, I'm doing it with Blastoise. If I'm doing a real Nuz, I'm doing it with Blastoise. For sure. Ooh, she said, I don't pay attention to fairies. He said, I don't pay attention to fairies. Because Blastoise is the one that's gonna actually carry me through the badges and the Elite Four. Venusaur doesn't get used at all in the Elite Four, honestly, and even Charizard barely gets any use in the Elite Four. Really, it's more water types. Water types are where it's gonna keep you afloat. So what I would do is I would run Blastoise, Lapras, Flareon, and then whatever electric type I would get from the power plant. Those would be the types that that would be most likely the team. And the reason why I would say Flareon over Jolteon is because it's very unlikely that I'm gonna run into a fire type. Because if I'm doing a Nuz, like the next Nuz I do is gonna be a hardcore Nuz. You know, so the first Pokemon I run into the route is gonna be the Pokemon that I have to keep on the team or keep in the box. You know, so and I don't think I'm gonna run into any fire types. There's no way I'm running into Vulpix like on time. The only way I'd run into Vulpix would be at the end of the game, right before Blaine. And even then, the chance of me running into Vulpix first is very low. It's more likely I'm gonna run into Grimer, you know? So, I would end up choosing Flareon. But then again, I know Flareon isn't the greatest, but I want to look actually at his moveset. Hold on. Ember. With the level 52 for Flamethrower, yeah, that kind of blows. It's doable. Ember, and what does Blaine give you? Fire Blast. Okay, yeah, it kind of does suck balls, but hold on. And you have to hold on to Thunder Shock the whole time. I mean, I could get it from the game corner. I could get Flamethrower from the game corner. That's about it. Yeah, they are special, but what the hell? Why does it say Pokemon Champions? Thank you for that. And no one told me that? Thank you for telling me that, Dion. I don't know why it said Pokemon Champions this whole time when I pressed the button for Pokemon Fire Red. Thank you for that, bro. Good morning, artist. What's going on, gang? Good morning, good morning. Bro, the WWE draft was so funny because I remember when John Cena got drafted at first over to Raw, and it was like, oh my god, like there's no way. Absol, it can't be a mistake if I pressed it in the stream button. It's not my fault. Sure, I could have checked it, but how often does that actually happen? Probably once every 50 streams, because that hasn't happened in a long time. So either Streamlabs made a mistake or Twitch made a mistake, but I definitely did not. She said he got that pipe. He got that pipe. Yeah, but Darwin, it definitely didn't make no sense. I agree with you, gang. See, Dragon Dance, it's like, I would want you to learn it, but like there's nothing that you learn that actually go with your attack, Gyarados. You know? Alright, let's see. Exactly, Water and Dark are both special, so it's like there's nothing that I can really give him, and then the Elite Four, I don't need Earthquake except for one Pokemon. You know? So like, if I'm gonna give it to him, pause, like, I'm gonna have to consider giving him I'm giving Snorlax Shadow Ball, because Shadow Ball is actually Ghost, and Ghost is physical. You can't say that's why you suck, but I know what you mean. Kira? Like, I'm gonna give Earthquake to Gyarados, honestly. But it's only for one Pokemon. It's literally the Arbok. That's it. It's literally just Arbok that I need to give that Pokemon move to. She said, I heard something else, huh? She said, I might have heard something. I ain't giving nothing to nobody. Thank you so much for the compliment on my Snorlax. I appreciate you. Snorlax just putting in some work. We're just trying to level him up. Yeah, I think this stream is going to be prep, and then the next one will be the actual Elite Four. Tired from losing? Me? Never. I went 8 for 10 yesterday. Where were you? You went, huh? I'm sorry. You went what? You know what I'm saying? So come on, get my face. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I did that whole run with Gyarados, and I didn't put the amulet coin on Gyarados. I didn't put the amulet coin on him. Wait. Yeah, no money. actually like Break on him, but there's no Pokemon Break works well with. Yeah, there's no Pokemon it works well with. Emily, Vasella B, let's go. Welcome in, girl. And we got Pre in here too. Hold up. We got Pre in here. What's up, ladies? Emily, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart. Me and Go Popular. What's up, girl? Welcome in. How we feeling? How we doing? Might have to give him that Chesto Berry. Hey, thank you for the kudos. Thank you for the Go Popular, the perfume, the 12 roses. Thank you so much, Big M. Big Emily. What's up, girl? Thank you so much. How is your day going? How is work? KB, what's going on? KB Villainous. I appreciate the likes on the stream, my bro. And we got Says Iceman in the building. What's up, gang? Let's get right to it. How we feeling? How we doing, guys? What a day. Uh-oh. What'd you cop today? What'd you cop today, huh? What'd you cop today, huh? Almost. What happened? The prismatic poster. Let's go. Oh, 10 minutes? That's tough. I actually like that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, too far away? Who else hit? Anybody that you know? 2 blisters? What's that? Paldean Fates? Or Phantasmal Flames? Big deal if it's Paldean Fates, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, got you. Got you. I was about to say, you can't. Oh! I was about to say, bro, you came up. That's still fly though, my bro. Yeah, you starting your nuz? Let's go. Let's go, Absol. Let's go. Who you started with yours? I'm telling you, I think Blastoise is the move. If you're doing a hardcore nuz, Blastoise is the move, bro. Bulbasaur? You're a Bulbasaur boy till you die. I feel you, gang. I know. Well, so how did you know they were selling Priz? Did you find out afterwards, or did somebody check the inventory ahead of time? Copy Discord. Let's go. I like that. I like that, bro. Bro said live and direct in the field. They about that action. I like that, bro. Yeah, you gotta be up and ready. I've been taking like a little bit of a break because like I've been able to hit on Pokemon Center. I don't care too much about Pitch Black. I'll probably get an ATB for Pitch Black, maybe 2, but I didn't care to get a Pokemon Center one. I didn't feel like I'd rather save for the anniversary, because I have enough sealed product that I could trade for Pitch Black. I'll wait for the price to go down, and I'll trade like a perfect order or something for it, you know. Damn, everything Pitch Black. Emily, take your time, girl. How's work today? But yeah, I kind of like, I wouldn't say overdid it, but like, I want to like relax a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure like I'm good to go before I splurge for the anniversary, and I have to make sure I'm available. That's the thing. Did we really just get fucking critted, bro? Really? I mean, I get it's revenge, but really? We just got critted? Oh, it's a fucking pack, guys. GG's. Alright, hold on. That's a Pokemon we gotta donate. That's a pack we gotta rip. That's a pack we gotta rip, chat. Damn, we were doing so well too. And I know it's like, it's kind of resistant, but like, I've had no problems with that fucking Pokemon. Not a single problem, and now all of a sudden you want to give me a problem? Daniele! Ay, ay, ay. It's time to rip. Time to rip, chat. Let's get some of these cards out the way. There you go. I must say, why does that look off? Alright. I gotta rip the pack, guys. And it's funny because this is why I didn't want to go to this area with Snorlax. This is exactly why I did not want to do this area with Snorlax. Alright, chat, what do you think? Thinking fire. Dark. Fletchlander. Hippopotas. Potato. Sail Fossil. Hippowpaladin, Pokepad, Turtonada, Reverse Spindarak, Reverse Rock Energy, and Orlando. Skunk. What's going on, Big Kurt? How we feeling? How we doing, friend? Welcome in. Update how many packs. We're on pack number 19 now. 19 Pokemon perish. Doing fine, let's go. You've been playing, did you finish up your Elite Four run yet, Big Kurt? You lost the first possible battle? Damn. Listen, I've been there. I've been there, Absol. Trust me when I tell you, I have 100% been there. Trust me. You gotta sacrifice a Pokemon. I think that Pokemon's gonna be Pidgeotto. Yeah, it's gonna be Pidgeotto. As a reminder, chat, Pidgeotto is the Pokemon that's gonna die. Froggy 2, let's go. Let's get some more Pokemon before you get any more of a Johto. I think you don't unlock most of a Johto until you beat the Elite Four the first time. Unless you beat the Elite Four the first time, and maybe I'm mistaken. Oh my gosh, that's such an L. I was doing so well too. So that was the first one to get 1 TM. I think I need to get Ice Beam. I feel like I should get Ice Beam for... yeah, I think I should get Ice Beam for Vaporeon. Hey, you got past the first Pokemon battle? Let's go. Need that. Oh, you did the Elite Four the first time. Oh, at 5. Oh, so you're good then. You're good. What Pokemon didn't touch the Elite Four against Big Kurt? Oh, I need a couple more coins. Damn it. Alright, Snorlax. Let's go. Yeah, it's gotta go. Aura Beam, just for this run, it's gotta be this. Now I gotta go to the mood leader. Every time I think about it, Earthquake makes the most sense. But like I said, there's nobody Earthquake needs to hit except for Arbok, bro. Alright. It is what it is. Alright, we're going back to that one spot. It's the last Pokemon we have to train up. And we're good. We need to catch Pokemon out here. Kanto, give me the fucking ball. You have Swinub and Slugma. Oh, that's dope. Let's go. So far, solid run. I think Swinub would do very well for you. Slugma is kind of times 4 to ground and water. It's like, bonita. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Two more levels, guys. Name, is it a, it's a boy? I was gonna say name it after Emily, but I mean, the thing is, you're probably gonna use that Butterfree, especially when it learns Confusion and Psybeam to help you beat Koga. So, it's a good question. Do you want it to be after people, like how I do mine? Because if it is, I would say do Big Kurt. Mine's saying that's Big Kurt. If I can't one-shot this Machoke, I'm fucked. Erica, well, yes, technically, but Erica doesn't, Erica's, sorry, Butterfree doesn't learn any good bug moves. That's the only thing. Come on, Revenge against Machoke, come on, guys. Oh my god, it survives? What the hell? Like, well, that's true, it does resist it, that's true. Resisting it wouldn't be bad. Let's go. Let's see, let's see. Jamvor, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you, gang. What's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. Getting 2 Sapphire, 1 Ruby to a Safari Zone. I feel that, gang. What's the grind like looking for you? Alright, 186. Okay, you'll get that. Safari Zone event. You're talking about on Pokemon Go, right? Oh, the Shiny Dex event? Gotcha, copy. Whoa, crazy crit. Hold up. Crazy crit. We don't like that. We don't like that. Rollout, I'm actually not mad at. If we were to do rollout, I'm not mad at rollout. The thing about rollout is it's gotta be good. Smokey, I wish we could link link battle as well, my dog. That sounds actually pretty sick though, like a nice community thing. That's actually pretty sick. You still have a sealed copy of Soul Silver? Oh, that's so sick. That's gotta be worth some cat right there. I love that for you, bro. How long have you been holding on to that for? Gee, 2K? Oh, that's not bad at all. When do you see yourself flipping it? That's awesome, bro. Oh, you're at the first gym? That sounds like a tough run, I'll tell you that right now. That sounds a lot of fun though. You should get it graded. That would actually be pretty sick. It'll make the price of it a little bit higher, you know? Damn, a copy of Soul Silver, that's awesome. Level 50, Andrew the Mod. Hey, I would, if you sell that, I'd appreciate those galaxies, bro. That's tough though. That's really tough. Alright, now that the team is level 50s, officially, the whole team, we're going to give Snorlax a rare candy in a second. I appreciate that, Smokey. Hey, so if you do get it graded, you do plan on selling it, correct? Well, I'd love to get Ampharos, but I can't. I'm doing a Nuz. So what I have is what I gotta stick with. Unfortunately. Ooh, trying to get that Fox Body Mustang. Oh, that's tough. Let's go though. I love that, bro. Alright, I gotta fly to Route 9. West of Hiker Bryce. You want to Dayton's double burger with cheese? Ooh, okay, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious, my dog. Do I need cut? Fuck. What movie is that from? Wait, what movie is what from? I probably said something and I already forgot what it was. Because I'm a dumbass. Who's my cutter? Is it you? Yeah, it was you. I don't know what movie that's from. I gotta think about that. Probably from a definite old 2000s 99 movie for sure. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap up this stream. I'm just trying to get this this chesto berry. And we're good to go. It's where? West of Hiker Bryce on the Mark Square. Here we go. Chesterberry is going right to Snorlax. Wait. Oh, in the berry pouch, of course. Oh, and I had two. Let's go, Smokey. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. When Kane robbed his son for his jewelry and rims. You know how much that would suck? Your daddy just robbed you for your chain and your rims. And just said, run that shit, little nigga. You gotta admit, that's kind of crazy. That's how many Pokemon we've lost, chat. Copy. Mareep is technically not in this game. You'd have to get it traded. If they ever come out with Ruby and Sapphire, then they'll definitely do that for us. Alright, I'm getting the team ready. I do have Pokemon Champions. Do you play yourself? I love me some Pokemon Champions, bro. I love me some Pokemon Champions. Alright, so this is the team. This is how we should do it. Let's do it. Alright, guys. We are going to cap off today's stream. Hey, CJ, my apologies. I'm just seeing your message. Let's go with the team Ivysaur, Pidgeotto, Nidorino, Magikarp, and Pikachu, Clefairy. Let's go. I'd love to run Link battles. That'd be so much fun. Smokey, I'll be doing a Pokemon Champion stream actually tomorrow. If you want to pop in, I'll be live doing a Pokemon Champion stream. I'll be doing some viewer battles, some ranked battles. Got to work up on the singles a little bit, you know. But I appreciate you. Let's get some shout outs for today's stream. I want to give a shout out to Janvor, Absol, Big Kurt. We got Angie in the building. We got Dion. Thank you for helping me out as well. I appreciate that. We got Big Crunk Star Streams. You already know what the vibes be. Expert Builds. Thank you for the follow. Crunk, thank you for the resub, for the prime sub more importantly. So I appreciate you. Thank you, and shout out to all my people who are over on the Twitch. For my friends over on YouTube, we got Nathan, CJ Mills, Hey, it's Zach D, Angie, Quan, Lucky. Thank you guys, and more importantly, thank you Zach for the $2 super chat, my bro. Big Ron, big Ron in the building, Big Robbie in the building as well, and Omari. Thank you guys for my YouTube friends holding it down. For my friends over on TikTok, let's start with the gifties. Shout out to Emily Vaselaby for all of her gifts, Kiera for all of her gifts. Lucky, Draco to you, Matthew, and Slim. Thank you guys for the gifties. And for my friends over on TikTok who are here in the chat, we got Smokey. We got Says the Iceman. Of course, we got Quan in the building. What's good? We got Meet Your Doom. We got Lyndon Kush. We got Robbie as well. We got Fadil. We got Lucas. Let's see. We got Chem Dog. Ice Wolf. And Daniel, thank you guys for holding it down for me over on TikTok. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys all have no idea what it means, so I appreciate you. For my favorite ball player is LeBron. Favorite player that's not LeBron in the league is Nikola Jokic. Those are my guys. Yeah, my guys after those two, of course, we got JB, Big Jalen Brown, not Brunson. That's not who JB is, sorry. Ant Edwards. We got some guys. You know what I'm saying? How about yourself? For my friends that are over on Twitch, we're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid out into Angie, okay? Vince Carter, Neiman, Christic, Richard Jefferson, the real Nets. Okay. Oh, so you're a Nets guy. I feel you, gang. I like that. I like that. For my friends on Twitch, we're gonna raid out into Angie. Okay, she's streaming Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I appreciate all of you guys. We'll be back tomorrow, like I said, for some more Pokemon action, Pokemon Champions. Later in the week, we got Fortnite Arc Raiders happening as well. We got 2 Arc Raider streams and 1 Fortnite stream coming, and who knows what Saturday is. My plans for Saturday are getting canceled left and right, so we might do another stream as well. Excuse me. I appreciate you guys spending your time with me here on this lovely Tuesday morning into the afternoon. As always, if you're not home, please make sure that you get home safe, and if you are home, please make sure that you're well rested. Alrighty, you're spending time with your loved ones, staying hydrated, training up those Pokemon, and if you play Fortnite, getting them sprites done and mastered, okay? It's your boy Brandon Jace, baby. We are cool and where it's hot and it ain't safe. For my friends that are over on Twitch, let's rate into Angie. For my friends over on TikTok and YouTube, we will see you guys later.